What's up guys, Tim here with Undead Baits and welcome back to another video. We're gonna be doing something a little bit unique today. I've worked with a Master Chief for a while now on my ship who has kind of mentored me and just been able to help me, get through the craziness that is military life. So I need to go find out what that thing is.
Big guy, you look a little tired. Why don't you come sit down over here? Yeah, come on. That's right, sit down.
All right, well, I think it was a bird. I don't know. I went out there and I couldn't see anything, and I think I might have scared her away. But today we're going to be working on this little pen that is kind of shaped like a jerkbait. It has a tail that comes off, kind of the cap, and then it's a ballpoint pen. And it's a pretty decent one too, actually. I haven't worked on any of these yet, but I've had them for a while and I've kind of been trying to rack my brain about what I should do with it. And if you've never been in the military, we actually use pens a lot. So I think this is gonna be kind of a cool little thing just to give them to say thank you. So let's get into it. All right, so we have the eyes already taped up. Unfortunately, when I buy these, they already come with the eyes installed, so I have to tape over them just to make sure I don't get paint or anything on it. And then the first one that I kind of messed around with, I pulled the actual pen cartridge out and it wouldn't stay back in. And then after some expletives and super glue, it still didn't work. So I don't want to pull this one out just for me to not be able to get it back in. So I'm just gonna tape it up, and that'll actually give me a way to hold it and kind of like, paint it, I guess. It'll also give me the ability to dip into the clear coat that we're gonna be putting on it. And it'll actually give me a way to hold on to it while we put it in the UV box to dry. All done taping up. Next step, base coat of white. Our base coat of white is done. I went kind of heavy on the base coat because I wanted a little bit of variation in the scales on the side. I didn't want it to be just like completely like in your face scales. I kind of wanted it to look a little beaten down and worn. So the next step that we're gonna do is we are going to hit the entire thing with gold. And then the plan is to then take the blue, spray over it, and then we're gonna just kind of whoosh, whoosh around and kind of mess up the blue on top in some parts. And then from there, I think we'll hit the belly with silver just to kind of make it look like an actual lure. And then I'm gonna put his name on the side. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Clear coat it. I don't have to worry about hooks on this one. Although I think it would be kind of funny if you used a pen that had hooks on it. All right, let's spray gold. All right, so we have our gold painted only on the sides and the top just because I didn't really need to go on the bottom since I'm going over it with silver. And if I leave it white, the silver, will actually show up a little bit better. it's not trying to mask the gold underneath it. I'm gonna have to spray pretty heavy on the blue, and I'm only gonna do it in certain spots. I'm not gonna do the whole thing because then I would be sitting here forever trying to smudge blue paint. If you guys haven't seen in my videos, my best friend whenever I make lures is this blue Scott's like shop towels. You can use paper towels because they're a lot cheap. Well, I wouldn't even say a lot cheaper. They're cheaper. However, these hold up significantly better in terms of not letting like loose fibrous material off and then it getting stuck on your baits. So if you can afford it, I would highly, highly, highly recommend these blue Scott's paper towels. They work awesome. Let's paint blue. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so the painting is done. If you can kind of see, I did a couple more spots. I don't want to touch it because it's still a little bit damp, but I did a bunch of those spots on the back, and then I made the head blue and I hit it on the bottom with some silver. I actually went ahead and added just a light little, spritz of blue along the bottom, which I think you can kind of tell. It'll have a really cool pattern once it's actually clear coated, but you can't really tell unless the clear coat's on it. So I think one of the spots you can tell actually came out pretty good right there. So hopefully it shows up a little bit better on the rest of the bait. But while I let this dry just a little bit more before I remove the tape, we're actually gonna jump onto the Cricut and we're gonna make 2 stencils for the Master Chief's name. I already have logo stickers to put on the bottom, and then yeah, we'll go from there. And just like that, we are done. Here it is in all its glory. It has awesome finish to it. The colors look great. It's just complex enough to grab somebody's attention, but not so complex that you kind of just get caught up in the design of it. I'm a big fan of how it came out. All of these stencils are nice and smooth, and more importantly, pen works. Because, you know, at the end of the day, it's a pen, it needs to work. So the cap for the pen, I can't really do that much with it because it's like a soft plastic almost. So I can't really paint it or do anything crazy with it. So it's just gonna have to do. But nonetheless, I'm really happy with how this came out. If you guys want to see more like pens, go ahead and leave it down in the comment. I think it's a super unique thing that I actually was able to get, and I think we could do some really cool things. Let me know if you guys want custom pens too. That's gonna do it for us today here at Undead Baits. Please go into the description, check out my Patreon for your chance to become a Lure of the Month member. With that Lure of the Month membership, you also get the 20 extra submissions into any giveaway that I do. Go ahead and check out my website. I have some lures posted up there for sale. I also have some cool merchandise. Last but not least, please subscribe if you haven't. We're trying to hit 500 subscribers as soon as possible, and then the next milestone after that is 1,000. So I'm trying to get as many subscribers as I can, so that way YouTube kind of looks at me not as just some dude, you know. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I like doing different things, and if I can combine a unique thing with something I do all the time, but then also do it as a gift for somebody, I like doing it. So let me know what you thought of the pen in the description down below. And as always, make today the best day that you can. God bless.